Topic 12. Business Ecosystem Management. Business ecosystem management is the strategic process of creating, governing, and optimizing networks of interconnected organizations that collaborate to create, deliver, and capture value for customers and stakeholders. Unlike traditional business models that emphasize linear supply chains and independent competition, business ecosystems recognize that organizations increasingly compete as interconnected networks of partners, suppliers, technology providers, distributors, customers, regulators, startups, and digital platforms. For modern chief financial officers, CFOs, ecosystem management has become a critical capability for driving innovation, accelerating digital transformation, improving organizational resilience, and creating sustainable enterprise value. Leading executive CFO programs emphasize that finance leaders must evolve from internal financial managers into strategic architects of enterprise value who understand how partnerships, digital platforms, and collaborative networks influence long-term competitiveness. In the digital economy, organizations rarely create value independently. Instead, competitive advantage increasingly depends on the ability to coordinate resources and capabilities across complex ecosystems while managing investment risk and maximizing shared value creation. A business ecosystem consists of multiple participants that interact to produce products, services, knowledge, technologies, or customer experiences that would be difficult for a single organization to create independently. Participants may include suppliers, customers, technology firms, logistics providers, financial institutions, universities, government agencies, startups, venture capital firms, and digital platform operators. The ecosystem approach enables organizations to leverage complementary capabilities, share resources, reduce costs, accelerate innovation, and expand market opportunities. The emergence of digital technologies has accelerated ecosystem development across nearly every industry. Artificial intelligence, cloud computing, application programming interfaces, APIs, Internet of Things, IoT, blockchain, advanced analytics, and digital platforms enable seamless collaboration among ecosystem participants, while reducing transaction costs and facilitating data sharing. Organizations increasingly participate in digital ecosystems that connect producers, service providers, developers, customers, and third-party innovators through integrated digital infrastructures. Business ecosystem management begins with ecosystem design, which defines the roles, relationships, governance structures, and value-sharing mechanisms among participants. Organizations must determine whether they will act as ecosystem orchestrators, platform owners, strategic partners, service providers, or specialized niche participants. Each role requires different investment strategies, technological capabilities, governance mechanisms, and competitive positioning. An essential component of ecosystem management is strategic partnership development. Organizations increasingly form alliances with technology companies, fintech firms, research institutions, logistics providers, software developers, and startup communities to access innovation capabilities that would be costly or time-consuming to develop internally. These partnerships accelerate product development, improve operational efficiency, and expand customer reach while sharing investment costs and strategic risks. For CFOs, ecosystem management introduces new approaches to capital allocation and financial evaluation. Traditional investment analysis focused primarily on internal projects and wholly owned assets. Ecosystem investments require evaluation of strategic partnerships, joint ventures, platform participation, minority investments, innovation funds, venture collaborations, and digital infrastructure. Finance leaders assess these opportunities using financial metrics such as net present value (NPV), internal rate of return (IRR), return on invested capital (ROIC), and economic value added (EVA, while also considering strategic flexibility, network effects, data ownership, ecosystem positioning, and long-term competitive advantage. Business ecosystems generate value through network effects, where the addition of new participants increases value for existing members. Digital platforms illustrate this principle by connecting buyers and sellers, developers and users, or service providers and customers, creating exponential growth opportunities with relatively low incremental costs. Organizations that successfully orchestrate ecosystems often achieve scalable growth, stronger customer engagement, and sustainable competitive advantages that are difficult for competitors to replicate. However, ecosystem participation also introduces new strategic risks. Dependence on platform operators, cybersecurity vulnerabilities, data privacy regulations, intellectual property protection, governance disputes, and partner financial stability can significantly affect ecosystem performance. CFOs therefore integrate ecosystem risks into enterprise risk management frameworks, contract structures, due diligence processes, cybersecurity governance, and strategic contingency planning. Performance measurement within business ecosystems extends beyond traditional financial reporting. Organizations increasingly monitor ecosystem metrics, such as partner engagement, platform utilization, customer interactions, innovation pipeline development, ecosystem growth, collaboration effectiveness, digital adoption, and network expansion alongside conventional profitability measures. These metrics provide a more comprehensive understanding of long-term value creation in collaborative business environments. Business ecosystem management is also closely connected to digital transformation and business model innovation. Organizations increasingly shift from product-centric strategies toward platform-based services, subscription models, integrated digital solutions, and data-driven customer ecosystems. Finance leaders support this transformation by developing governance frameworks, investment criteria, performance measurement systems, and partnership structures that balance innovation with financial discipline. The Global Competency Framework identifies business ecosystems management as a core business competency for finance professionals. Executive-level finance leaders are expected to define ecosystem strategies, select optimal ecosystem roles, establish governance approaches for ecosystem partners, and develop measurement models that evaluate ecosystem success and contribution to enterprise value creation. This reflects the expanding strategic role of CFOs in orchestrating collaborative business networks, rather than managing only internal financial operations. In today's interconnected digital economy, business ecosystem management has become a strategic imperative for sustainable growth and competitive advantage. Organizations that successfully design collaborative networks, leverage digital platforms, manage ecosystem risks, and align strategic partnerships with long-term corporate objectives are better positioned to accelerate innovation, improve resilience, and create enduring enterprise value in an increasingly networked global marketplace.